Okay. Good afternoon and welcome to all this Hackathon Season 3. Friends, this is the much awaited session of Hackathon 3 and we are today having our eminent panelist and also our jury for today. And it's very heartening thing and it's very interesting to note here that Hackathon 1 we finished, Hackathon 2 we finished, and we got very good response. And now we are in Hackathon 3, which is getting much better response than earlier. And due to this Hackathon, we have to increase our Zoom capacity. And it is the highest capacity program in ICAI on Zoom that we are witnessing. So thanks to all the panelists, thanks to all the participants who are giving tremendous response to the hackathon. And many of our firms, many of our members are using these use cases in their day-to-day practice. So how they are doing? They are playing the video of the use case, which is uploaded on the AI in ICAI website in their offices, along with their articles and partners. And they are implementing that use case in their day-to-day practice. Further, the hackathonists who have prepared their use case, they are also getting a good response, and they are also being contacted by the participants in future that, sir, what we have to do, what is more on that. And this season 3, we have the panelists, those who have already joined AI certificate level 1 course. So the level of use case has increased tremendously, and the quality of use case is also increased tremendously. And we are very happy to note that President Sir, Nanda Sir, then Vice President Prasanna Sir, and our Vice Chairman Daya Sir, all are very happy that our hackathons are getting quality and good response. So quality as well as quantity. Further, it's a request for all the participants that they should rank the panelists according to their wish and enhance the viewership and the quality of each use case. Further, please note down and reserve your date. It's for all the panelists and all the participants. The finale, the grand finale of Hackathon Season 3 will be held on 18th and 19th of July in Pune. So please mark this date. And what is there on 18th and 19th of July? I will request Vishnu, our tech team, to play the video of launching of AI Summit 2025. Tech team, please play the video. Vishnu?
Yes, sir. So you are good.
Please join in large number because the early bird incentive is till 30th of April, 3,500 plus GST is the registration for all the members. So looking forward for a great grand finale on that date. And before that, it's very important announcement to all of you that we are in progress of publishing our monthly book that we have planned. So for this April month, ethics and AI is the topic. 5th of April is the date to submit the article related to that chapter. And we have got very good response. Near about 80 plus chartered accountants are ready to write the 17 chapters. We already finished one round of discussion with all the writers, and we are very happy to note that we are getting a very good response from the writers and the AI enthusiasts. Further, AI certificate course has already crossed 300 numbers, and for this year we are planning new 500 plus numbers. Further, level 2 already syllabus and much more things has been discussed, and that will be launched soon. So level 1 is adoption of AI in your office. Level 2 is adoption of AI at your client location with a revenue generation model, and level 3 will be your own AI tool. And many new initiatives are also planned for year 25-26. Being a chairman of this AI in ICAI committee, I am open to all for your comments, suggestions. WhatsApp groups are already being formed for this hackathon, for webinars, for the certificate course. Please give your suggestions on regular basis. So it's a revolution that has been started by the people for the people. Means it's a AI revolution in ICAI started by AI enthusiastic members for the members of ICAI. So I personally thank each panelist for taking out your time for preparing for this hackathon and giving your intelligence, original intelligence in this world of artificial intelligence to our members, to our students. And I wish you all the best. And let's embark this journey of AI to the next level with our jury, Rahul Dharne. So he is one of the finest faculties who is taking up these AI certificate courses. And when we think that we can dream big, though we are in small location or we are having small resources, but think big and dream big. So that is the tagline which is applicable to Rahul. He started from small steps. Now he is rising to the bigger level. So same applies for each one of you and all of us. So over to you, Rahul, to take
Thank
the
you,
session
sir.
forward.
Thank you, Umesh sir. Your tagline is think big, grow big. But I think you are making everyone, giving everyone a big platform, which is a nice initiative and for the people, by the people. This is also your one of the taglines, and by you are living up to it and making a small town guy like me and giving me a national platform to express my views. It's a great opportunity, sir, and thank you for this opportunity, and also congratulations that you have crossed 300 AI batches. You are planning for level 2 and level 3. You are bringing in the books and whatnot, and thank you for your creativity and my well wishes with you ki you will give us a lot of platforms where a chartered accountant can lead into technology. And as you earlier said, level 2 is implementing tools at client place, and level 3 creating our own tools. I think you will also uh, achieve level 5, level 6, and level 10 in upcoming years. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. It's a privilege to be here as a
Thank you.
part of jury of AI Hackathon Season 3, Episode 3. I'm excited to see fresh thinking and practical use cases and bold approaches today. So, it is the stage of all the panelists, and I request Vishnu sir to proceed further. Vishnu sir.
Yes, sir. So we can invite sir our first panelist.
So, good afternoon all. Right, can I start?
Yes, sir, you can start.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity today to share my learning, whatever little I know about AI and whatever I have been able to use as in practical experience in last 1.5 years. I'll start with my presentation, a small presentation, and then we'll move to the is my screen visible?
No, not yet. The screen is not visible, sir.
Okay. So, is it now?
Yeah.
Yes, it's visible now.
Sorry for that. So yes, this whole thing, the whole presentation of 10 minutes has been prepared by me and the AI, my intern, my best friend for now. I mean, for last 1.5 years, and I'm really hopeful that this is going to really solve a lot of problems for all the professionals in the futures as well. Moving forward, the problem statement that I'm going to address as a CA is, I don't mind working hard, but honestly, I would rather use my brain for analytical work rather than dragging formulas on the Excel sheet for my clients. So that's exactly what made me choose ChatGPT 18 months ago. And I started exploring AI, not just to speed things up, but to just to shift my focus from the basic bookkeeping and accounting services that I provide to my clients worldwide to the high value virtual CFO services. So, and I'll be giving the demonstration on how ChatGPT enhances the financial modeling and reporting for the modern chartered accountants. So basically what we will try to do is we will try to get the AI way rather than taking the long and burdensome highway. And basically we will try to move away from build, test, explain, and revise things to think, describe, and refine and keep everything for the AI. To start with, I've already written down a lot of prompts on this chat GPT. What we can do is we can practically go through them one by one if the time will allow in the end. To start with, this is the first prompt that I gave to chat GPT. So what I do is my basic work is I work as a virtual CFO for a lot of clients in the US and Canadian region. So my work included a lot of MIS reports in the after the month ends, and because of having the problem of having multiple clients, you often have to give deliveries to them at the same date. I mean, let's say 10th of the month, and unless you have a really big team, an experienced team, a skilled team, you won't be able to do that. And that what made me move to the AI. So what I did was I started telling ChatGPT that you have to act as a virtual CFO for a client of mine. In this case, we have taken an example of a wellness center in the USA, and I want you to list down the KPI tables in a KPI sheet, right? The key performance indicators. Now, as a chartered accountant, we often concentrate on the financial performance indicators rather than the others operational indicators. So, but when it comes to the virtual CFO or a CFO of any business, of any company, they have to concentrate on a lot of things, not just the financial aspect. That's why I have asked for the KPI tables and have requested for a data sheet. I'll be providing the data sheet with the basic formats. I'll share that data sheet as well in a while. as a source file, and that will be imported here. And I've asked the ChatGPT not to generate the Excel file specifically because as of now, as we speak, ChatGPT or in most of the AI tools are not good in generating the Excel sheet or the presentations themselves until unless they are the specialized one. And I've just asked ChatGPT to display the complete data and references required here itself. Because of the paucity of time, I have asked it to limit the KPIs to 10 only. So after giving this prompt, the results we'll get is the number of 10 KPIs. And before we move to the KPI, let's go ahead and see the data sheet that I have provided it. And this is the basic data sheet, like the financial for 2 months with sales, income, expenses, and everything. And then there is an information related to the client growth. By the way, I'm looking at the second screen here. So yeah, of course, this client growth has data related to the new guest sales, total guest sales, old guest sales, new client numbers, old client numbers, and total client numbers. Then comes to the commission to the employees to gauge their performances month to month. And these are because this is a wellness center, this sheet has the products or the services they deal in. So this is a basic sheet, the data sheet. Likewise, we all can, just take the report out of the accounting software that we are using and give it as an input to ChatGPT. Moving ahead. So what I have done is I have created a project so that I don't have to give the instruction to ChatGPT on month-to-month basis and repeat my prompts. So what I've done is I have created a project here, like for this, and in the project files, I've uploaded the data sheet that I just discussed with you. This is a project file that I've uploaded, and I've also provided the basic instruction that I would like ChatGPT to follow to help me analyze the financials. So the model requirements is editable template and instruction, the dynamic KPI dashboard, suggestion for slicers and drop down just to make the presentation or the report readable and interactive again. Then use of macro automations and providing the PDF export features and things like that. Now we can also include Power Query, and we can link it to Power BI and things. We can discuss that in the later stage if the time allows. Now moving back to the prompts here. As we discussed, there were sheets related to profit and loss, client growth, commission, medical, statistic, sales breakdown. So these are the 10 important KPIs that ChatGPT suggested me. And in my opinion, these are the good KPIs that any client would like to know, right from the sales revenue to the commission growth rate. Now, I've also asked the ChatGPT to define the KPI category, formula explanation, and cell references in the Excel sheet. Once I got the KPIs, I asked ChatGPT to help me analyze the reports and give me 20 pointers on the performance of the business on month-to-month basis, and also to give detailed write-up on areas where the business needs to concentrate to improve its performance. So not only I'm asking 20 pointers, but I'm also asking for a detailed write-ups as an improvement suggestion, right? So basis the data, I got the information here. Let me show you how ChatGPT picked it correctly. So the client drop from 226, total client drop from 368 to 334. So that also was picked correctly. New clients, old clients, every data like client metrics, financial trends, HR commission, risk signals, medical statistics, all the analysis was done by ChatGPT. So my work was directly reduced by 50%. And that's what my project talks about. My project talks about the demonstration on how—
Last 2 minutes.
Sure, thank you. How modern chartered accountants can reduce their time in providing the extra services to their clients and of course, charge premium fees. And then also ChatGPT helped me with the strategic areas. My next prompt was to use the areas of improvement and give me the projection so that I can help the client to understand if the client will be implementing the improvements suggested by me, they will be able to achieve to their target revenue and profit margins. Then we can also ask the ChatGPT to give us scenarios like what would be the best performance scenario, worst performance scenarios. So I asked the ChatGPT to give me 4 scenarios, like what would be the best, average, worst, and no if there will be no improvement. And I got the projection basis that. I also asked ChatGPT to draw the scenarios as a bird eye view in a chart, which I got easily. Now, if we would have done this the old way, it would have taken a lot of time. Moving ahead, I asked the ChatGPT to help me create the HTML report so that I can easily share the same with the client. And if I click on the HTML here, I've already generated it. You can see this report has, now this link can be easily shared with the client and the client can view this. We can also link it to Power BI and other software. So then, excuse me. So yeah, that was it. I mean, we can ask ChatGPT to convert all the prompts to my GPT. Now there's a feature in ChatGPT where I can create my GPTs, which I have done in here, like KPI wellness. I have created for my client. Now I don't have to repeat my prompts every time. I just have to upload the files and ask for the analysis. I have also asked the ChatGPT to help me with the prompts instruction, like if I have to do it for the other clients, what prompts can I give in the future so that I can easily generate the desired results. That was all for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rishi. And is it working? Sorry, it is giving you more time on the more time for you to prepare, and it is removing all the work.
Exactly. I mean, I have been treating ChatGPT as an intern, as my article, and it has really reduced my manpower cost by 50%. I mean, I don't have to depend on them. I can, even instead of giving instruction to my employees, I can simply give instruction in here and do my work, analytical work. Of course, the bookkeeping and accounting work still have to be done by the team.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we move ahead with the next participant?
Thank you.
Yeah, Rishi, stop sharing, please.
Yash, thank you.
Now introduce next participant, CA Gyati Gupta ji.
Good afternoon, everyone. My warm greetings to our respected chairman, sir, AI committee and AI committee members and respected jury, and all the members who are connected with us at this point of time via Zoom and YouTube. So few days ago, I was wondering what is more uncertain in the stock market. And then I realized that manually drafted projected financial statements are more uncertain. So today, with the help of AI, we are going to convert this uncertain guesswork into the intelligent financial forecast. And AI will help us in providing the financial forecast with more accuracy. It will help us in stress testing our assumptions and also benchmarking our competitors. So let's get started. The AI tool which I'd be using for this case study is Claude AI. And the financial statements which I'd be referring is these financial statements of Zomato Limited, which I have downloaded from Screener. Let me quickly walk you through it. So these are the financial statements I'd be using. It includes the data of profit and loss. And it includes the data of last couple of past years. And then we have the balance sheet data. So we'll be referring these two data for a use case. And you might have observed that the format in which this data is given is very much similar to the CMA data we prepare for a client. Right. So for reference, we are using this data, but for projections, for drafting the projections, you may use your client data, provided you remove the confidential information from that data and for the confidentiality purpose, and you can make the predictions based on the basis of that CME data. So before straight away jumping to the projections, let us quickly go through one or two other prompts which will help. Rishi sir, are you saying something? So let us quickly go through one or two other prompts for better understanding. So here we go to the Claude. Here I'm uploading the Zomato financial statements. It includes only balance sheet and P&L data. And there are prompts already written. So I'm instructing it to please go through it thoroughly and please analyze the key trends in revenue growth, profit margins, and operational efficiency over the past 5 years. Let us see how it is going to analyze. So it is analyzing the data and it is providing me the result. It has analyzed revenue, it has analyzed profit margin, and net profit and operational efficiency. So the data, the output which is provided by Claude can be used in preparing project reports for my clients, and it can be used for any information I want to display on my client's website. So these data can be used and they can definitely come in handy if I'm providing consultancy service to my client. Not only this, I can instruct Claude to convert this analysis into picture form. So I can instruct it if it can show it pictorically. So now it is creating the visualization. Because what happens when we have the picture form, picture-based data, so it definitely quickens the decision making, and it helps me understand the data better. So now we have this interactive artifact. It will take a couple of seconds. So if you see that whatever analysis it has provided to me due to my previous prompt, it has beautifully converted it into the form of charts, and I can go through it and understand it how my revenue is doing, whether it is growing or it's becoming stable at any point of time, and it has provided me profitability trend, both operating profit, net profit, operating profit margin, and then cost structure as percentage of revenue and other key insights. Right. So this is how my historical data can be converted into picture form. Now, having analyzed the historical data, having converted into picture form, now I can go to the projection. But before going to the projection, I need to understand what will be the basis of my projection, right? Because I need to understand the algorithm it is working upon and what basis it is going to use to form the projection. So I can instruct it to provide me the reasonable assumptions for revenue growth, gross margin, operating expenses, and capital expenditure for a 3-year projection. So you see, it says that your historical revenue growth rate have been in March 2020, 98%, in March 2021, 23%. So it recommends that for next 1 year, it should be 50 to 55%, year 2, 35 to 40%, year 3, 25 to 30%. So this is going to be his assumption. And then for gross margin, it is going to keep it 88 to 90%, for year 2, 89 to 91%, 90 to 92%, and so on. Or other expenses also. And you see, like for operating expenses, it says that employee costs reduced from 46 to 14% of revenue. So we are able to assess that it is calculating operating expense as a percentage of revenue. So now we understand how it is going to develop, it is going to draft a projection because we have understood its assumptions. And if we want to provide a very specific insight, like we have some specific information for a specific year, like if the company is coming up with any branches, any new branches in any particular year, so we can instruct it that and it can revise its assumption. So I've provided its instruction that the company is going to expand in 5 more countries which are having a population of 10 crores each. Can you revise the assumption based on this new information so that my financial forecast becomes more accurate and more realistic? So it has quickly revised those assumptions. Now revenue is 65 to 70% is expected in year 1, 55 to 60% in year 2, and so on. So now I have understood what basis it is going to follow if I instruct it to draft the projections for me. So I can now safely ask it to draft the projected financial statements.
Last 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. So since we are short on time, I can show you the financial statements it has provided to me. So it was in HTML format. So it has provided me with this result. So I can share this HTML file with my client also, and means I need not to be worried that my the formula which I am using into my Excel would be disturbed by any activity of my client. No, just simply share the link and it would be visible to him. The projected income statement, projected balance sheet, and key financial ratios. Then we can also like this we have done to cater to the request of our client, consultancy services. But if we are investing into any company from the point of view of investor, then we can also ask Claude to provide us valuations of the company. So yeah, like I can walk you through this. What is going to be company's valuation based on this project? So it has provided me the valuations on different parameters, like on the basis of price earning ratio and EV, EBITDA, DCF analysis. So it has provided me the reasonable valuation. Then I can also ask this Claude to provide me where my company or my client's company is standing in the terms of competitors and whether it is underperforming or overperforming. So yeah, you can see the results. So I've asked it to provide me comparative financial performance analysis. So it says that in terms of revenue, you are superior as compared to your competitors. In terms of your profitability, you are underperforming. When it comes to operating profit, in terms of net profit, you are again underperforming. And then return on equity, you are significantly underperforming. So that was all from my side. I would just say that AI is not just calculator, but it is a strategic advisor to you, to your clients, and it enables AI enhanced CFO decision making.
Thank you, Gati. Now we can move forward with our next presenter, CA Karan Gupta.
Hello. Thank you, Rahul sir. Is my voice audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Just a second, I will start my screen. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am CA Karan Gupta, and my topic is knowledge management system. So I am from Raipur, and I have been engaged in providing knowledge about AI and using it for a quite long time, and being rising awareness to how to use AI in professional and daily use. So today's topic is knowledge management system for corporates. So we already have existing solutions which are Power BI, Google Sheet, Dashboard, Tableau, and existing ERPs which provide suitable visualization of your data. But they have some problems. They do not provide exact solutions or tailor-made solution to the user. You cannot just ask directly what is the total sales, or the user need to have some technical background or information to use those softwares. So we are trying to make a knowledge management system for every user who can directly interact with the system, plus can execute the main, plus the system should have the execution power rather than just visualizing the data. Okay. So let me switch my screen and take you to the demo. And yeah, so we will be using custom GPTs. We are trying to provide a solution to our clients that we can create a knowledge management system for our existing clients for their use. And we will be using the software, but our end goal is that our client can use it. So I will take you through to the entire procedure, and I will be very fast in it. First of all, I will create a new custom GPT so that you can see how we can incorporate this. So this is a window available in front of you. You can add your existing document. So I am trying to create a complete system which have knowledge about financial statement, HR policies, and every policy a corporate could have. So I already have few documents which are required for my custom GPT or my tool. Okay, so here are the financial statement of Nestle company and some HR policies of the same company. So I will just upload those documents and create a knowledge base for my company. And I can give the name of the company KMS X, Y, and Z. So you know how to use the instruction. By giving proper instruction, you can refine the data which it presents to you and refine it very well to your tailor need. So I have already created a sample for you all so that I can present what is the output. And it is same what we just saw in the custom GPT. Now, there are different scenarios for which a person can use this custom GPT or KMS. First of all, from the point of view of every employee in the company. I think my video is not visible, sir. Please, can you check, Rahul, sir?
It is visible. Your screen is visible.
Okay, thank you. So again, employee query resolution. What if a person or employer wants to know what are the actual leaves available to a particular employee? Example, employee can ask, I have joined recently and I want to know how many days of leave I am allowed to take. In the existing environment, what the employer must have done, he must have searched to the website or the PDF or the HR policy and could have come to the casual leave policy and calculated himself. Yes, 10 days are allowed to me and I can take, I can take 10 days. But he might have missed some different policies which were related to leave. Or what if he exactly wants to know, according to his situation, he has joined on 1st January 2024 and the financial year is ending on 31st March and he has already taken 5 leaves. So how many leaves are available to us? So this is a particular question which an employer asks to a normal HR. So what our KMS is trying to do, it's replacing a person which was required to just answer this question. Okay. And another scenario is what if you want to know the appraisal procedure or company policy or who are his reporting seniors. So these are information which are required on day-to-day basis, but requires the time of the company and people. And to a professional side or an important area for us, financial analysis. We all talk about financial analysis, what AI can do. But what if we streamline the procedure? We have already submitted 5 financial statements of last 5 years. Now, what if the CEO wants to know what are the total sales for last financial year? He don't need to upload the document. He doesn't need to see what is going behind the scene. He just wants his answer. And he types in a blunt manner what are the total sales for my last 5 years. And I got the answer in a very summarized form. But what if I want a breakdown of it? Which are the major areas of revenue? Which are the major area of cost? So it can do that too. And we all know that AI can represent and create a presentation plus graphical illustration and chart form. So it can surely can do that for me. But what important is the persons are not trying to upload document or create their custom things. They are actually using a tool which has been created by a management or a corporate. So now I have bifurcations of details. What are the what is the sales from which area, from which country, and now the 2 examples we took were of a retrieval information method. What if I want the execution from it? What if I want to create a budget for next year? I can add the key information. I want 10% growth in the sales. I want so and so, but I am not giving anything. I just type a blunt prompt. What if I want budget for my for next year? Just a second. He's executing the prompt. And now, based upon the financial statement it already has, it will create a comparative budget for me. And it can even analyze all those 5 years of data and give me insight on it.
Last
So
2
these are
minutes.
the okay. These are the key information which is required by a profession. And let me introduce. Sorry, you might be having questions like if we use custom GPTs or tools like AI, we might have concern regarding to privacy security. But if we upgrade a little more, there is a tool called Notebook LLM. Notebook LLM has a feature which can just give you the preview of the chat. I will just show how does it look, and it is restricted to only employees of the company. So it will resolve the problem of leaking your data to outside the organization. And what if you want to create a better version? You can directly integrate APIs from your existing ERP and create a complete web app. So you have a complete control over the tool. And lastly, how the end product will look. I will just show you a last demo how the end product after creating everything, the thing will look. So this will be the dashboard or the final dashboard of the company, which is company wiki. All the AIs will be visible to the employees, and we can create department-wise AI for every individuals. HR AI, accounts AI, SOP AI, CEO AI. So I'm naming very in a easy format, but you can get the concept that now I have separate AI for each and every department. And if a person want to use that thing, he can directly interact with that particular tool. So I will conclude by saying this. We can create good tools for our clients also, and we can create a complete environment. As the people are getting more and more aware of the AIs, they can directly communicate to those tools, and we can be a catalyst in creating the environment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karan. Now we will move on to the next participant, CA Vikal Jain.
Namaste everyone. I hope am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, just let me just
Can you
my
share
screen.
your screen?
Yes, sir. Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yes, it's visible.
So, first of all, thanks ICAI to give me this opportunity. What I'm going to do, I'm going to launch a pen verification engine in only in Excel. Now I'm not going to use any kind of software like Spectrum and all. Now I will also tell you what is the use of it and where else we can use it. For example, let's say talk about GST. We generally got a GST number from the customer. We don't know whether it is a regular, whether it is a composite supply. So if there would be composite supply, we would not get any input. Similarly, in case of pen number, what we have, we can simply check the pen. We can't check the pen number name of that pen number. Let's say if we have 1,000 pen numbers, and let's say we have let's say 10 pen numbers only. How we will check the name of that pen number, and how we will check whether it is linked to your Aadhaar or not. So we are going to check that thing using traces, but traces allow you to give that feature only by one, if I'm not wrong. So basically, what I have done, I have simply used a single prompt to automate each and everything, and I have created this Excel where what I will do, I will simply type my all the pen numbers, whether it is 1,000, 10, and the 100, whatever number you have. Now, what it will do, it will generate all the names uploaded on the income tax portal, which is means this feature is not available on income tax portal directly, but still I'm going to use AI model for this. And now I'm going to check whether the link, whether the Aadhaar card is linked or not. So what I have done, I have simply write a prompt over here, and you can see the prompt is here. I'm going to simply use three tools over here. First is VBA, second is Selenium, and third is Chrome driver. Now, why I am using Selenium and Chrome driver in it? Selenium allow you to deal with the Chrome. Let's say if you are using the Microsoft Edge, so you can ask the ChatGPT use Selenium for the Microsoft Edge. So here is the prompt. What I want, I want a VBA macro code, obviously. Where I will go on the Traces website. And what you need to do, you need to simply launch the Chrome and open the Traces portal. And where is the login credential? Credential is this one. Username is on the cell H2, password is on the cell H3, and 10 and on the H4. And you can see here, I have already written that thing. I can't show you because of the ethics, all the things now. And the next thing I'm telling to ChatGPT, pause for the manual captcha. If there is a manual captcha like GST and all, so you need to pause for it, let's say 5-10 seconds. And what you need to do, you need to simply look for the pen number. Let's say if you are asking for the multiple GST number, so you need to again look for those GST numbers. Now I have used the line click double. Let's say sometimes in one click report means login is not going to happen. So what I have used, I have simply used a click double, and here I am using one line. Just make the necessary adjustment in error handling and Selenium. That's it. So here is the prompt, and what I have done, I have simply copied this prompt on the ChatGPT, and you can see the prompt is over here only, and I'm using the paid version of ChatGPT right now. And simply you can see here is the code, and here it is. What I have done, I have copied all the means I need to unlock it. Why I have logged it? Because I am using this module in my office also, and you can see the code is over here, and you can even check the code. Even I will copy and paste and later on if you want to. So simply close this, and I have inserted this pen verification tools over here. What you can do to insert this, simply go to insert tab, and let's say if you want to insert and this thing, so you can insert any shape. Let's say if you want to insert this, so you can simply click make a box, right click on it, and assign a macro. Let's say here it is, and okay. Now if I will click on it, it is going to do the same thing as this button is doing right now. So I'm simply clicking on it here, pen verification. And you can see Traces portal has already been opened, and already ID and password is there. Now I need to simply enter the captcha code. Now choice is mine whether I need to click on this login or not. And I have dropped it, and you can see it is working. It has checked my first name, and it is now checking my second name. And the third name is it is also checking. Now you can see all name is there, PAN number is there, PAN name is there, and you can see valid and operative means here operative word means is your Aadhaar card is linked. If operative word is not there, let's say if only valid word is there, it means your PAN is valid, but it is not linked with your Aadhaar. So valid and operative means PAN, your PAN is linked with your Aadhaar, and here is the name, correct name in the income tax portal, and this is the wrong PAN number, and so that's why it is showing not applicable. So that's how you can make your own automation tool using GST, PAN, traces, whatever the case may be. Simply a simple prompt is over there, and that's it. So this is a simple demonstration or a small demonstration from my side. I think that was quick.
Yes.
That's nice. Great.
Thank you, Vikalji. Can we move on with the next participant, CA Preeti Negi?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Vikal sir, can you stop sharing your screen? Very good afternoon, everyone. I am Preeti Nagi, and I'm going to present the use case number 5, AN and bank audits, identification of non-performing assets, the data provided by the banks, and going to compare the data were calculated by our AI tools. We all know the bank audit has already been started and the branches are already been allotted, and we are in the process of analyzing the tedious process of the loan accounts of 10,000, 20,000 accounts. And today in the presentation, I am going to make it easier for you by analyzing the data. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the two tools. One is GPT. I'm not going to use the chat GPT. I'm going to use the tool that is ICAI, Accounting and Insurance Board Standard Board GPT. And why I'm using this? Because the tools, regulation, guidelines from the RBI are inbuilt into it, and that will give you more accurate results. Later on, I'm going to convert it into the VBA code for extraction of the data and transform into the very comprehensive database, right? Firstly, for that, I have a loan file with myself, and most of the concern is because the loan files that belongs to the bank. This is the actual loan file given by the bank, and most of the concerns that bank information is there, account information is there, client's personal information is there. So it's not viable to upload this information to the online GPT. So what I'm going to do is, firstly, I'm going to delete the important information, that is account number precisely related to the customer. Then the personal account number, because that might be linked with the Aadhaar card also. Same number might be linked with the Aadhaar card. So that is very private and secure. So I'm going to delete that also. So now this file, all of this ready file is ready to use for the use case, because now all the information we are not able to identify the which information belongs to which. I'm keeping the customer name over here. The reason being is we need to make a very concise and separate data for our own self. This is for our reference, right? And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift to my GPT. So what I did is I have already logged into a CA GPT. What you need to do is just need to log in from your membership number, and after OTP authentication, you will be able to reach here. So these are the GPTs launched by the ICAI. One is Accounting and Insurance Board that I'm going to use it right now. Moreover, there is one more GPT launched by the ICAI specifically for the bank audits. That is Bank Audit 2025 GPT. You can use this GPT for the bank audits, but precisely because today I'm going to do it from the NPA accounts, and we're going to compare it with our own tools. So I'm going to use the Audit and Insurance GPT because the regulations, RBI regulation guidelines circulars are inbuilt into it. So that will give a more appropriate and concise results. So what we need to do is, firstly, what I'm going to do is I have already typed the prompt over here. I'm going to copy paste the prompt, right? Later on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to that file that we have already made ready to upload. I'm going to upload that file. Okay, that is file is there. I'm going to upload file over there. After uploading, I'm going to give a prompt.
Can you share your entire screen? Only your presentation is visible, not the browser.
Oh, sorry. So you have missed the main part. Sorry, really sorry for that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is again, sorry, can I go back for that, Lynn?
Yeah, you can show it.
Okay.
But your screen is not visible now.
Okay. Let me share my screen first of all with you. Firstly, I'm going back to the, I guess, CA GPT part.
Your screen is not visible yet.
Yes, sir. So what I did is I log into this CA GPT. Now your screen is visible. I have logged into the CA GPT, that is Accounting and Assurance Board, and more GPTs are visible over here. That is the GPT by the ICAI. One more GPT is here related to the bank audits, that is 2025. You can use this GPT for the bank audit precisely. But now I'm going to demonstrate related to the Audit and Assurance Board. So that means it will give you viable and audible results related, because guidelines and RPS circulars are already into it. So what I did is I have uploaded a loan file that we have made precise for it, and deleting the account number, deleting the contact number of the customer, and the relevant information related to the bank also, because all the informations are not here. So this will be safer to upload because the private data is not here. So I have already copy paste a prompt over here. I'm going to just going through the prompt what I've given to the GPT. First of all, I have instructed the GPT. I have been appointed as a statutory auditor so that it will be analyze the data, my Excel file, from the statutory auditor point of view only. I need help you to analyze the data, and later on I have given the instruction step by step. So you need to give this instruction. I have an Excel sheet with the loan data, right? Please generate a VBA code. VBA code for, because every time you cannot instruct and type this code, and VBA code will be easy for you to assess it. First point I want you to describe it, calculate the DPT, because it's very difficult process to calculate the DPT for every year. So I want the GPT only to create, first of all, create a column related to DPT, and from this column, that is irregular date. Second column, you need to, according to the audit classification, that means according to the guidelines from the SMA1, SMA2, that has already been done by the bank. So I need to create one more column so that I will be able to classify it accordingly. Third column, I need to generate it flag irregular accounts from my account that is already been there, that is irregular date. Fourth, I need to generate is NPA. That means the accounts that need more attention. One I need to generate is NPA, that will generate a column. Second, you will generate DPT column, right? That already have calculated. And third one, any account that have skipped 3 months installments, that means I need to take care. Fifth instruction I've given to it, that and if there is any mismatch, the information given by the bank, that this account is NPA or this account is standard, if there is any mismatch according to the information, though it will depict that this account is mismatch. So I need to highlight that account more. Sixth point, I want the GPT only to highlight me the accounts that need proper attention. So what I did is I instruct the GPT to give me a different color. Give me an orange color. If its DPT value is high, obviously I need to take it a proper account. Second is yellow if it's a NPA or it's a mismatch, right? Third one, it's use a purple for MSME and use a red for agriculture if the account is there. And moreover, one more instruction that is very important is macro should work on active worksheet, right? Active worksheet and show a completion message at the end, right? That's now it's completed so that everything is done. So what I'm going to do is, I guess till that our conversation, VBA code has already been generated. I'm just going to copy the VBA code, right? And paste on my this Excel file. How I need to apply is, as I have already created a VBA code, so I go through the Visual Basic, I go to the Visual platform. So how I'm going to do is, I'm going to use a shortcut Excel key. I guess now my screen is visible, sir?
Yes, it's visible.
My Excel screen is visible?
No.
Okay. So my Excel screen, I'm going to share my Excel screen over here. My Excel screen is visible. So now I'm shifting to my Excel screen. My Excel screen is visible. That was ready to use for the use keys. So what I need to do is, because I'm using my Excel screen, so I'm going to use my shortcuts. How I'm going to use it? I have created a VBA code. So I'm going to press Alt +11. My screen is visible, right? I'm going to Alt 11. So it will help me to go to the VBA visuals. Going to insert module. So where I need to copy paste my VBA code, that is Control plus V. I pasted my VBA code and now it's ready to run. I'm just going to close this screen, right? I'm closing this Excel file also. And till this file, my code is ready to run. I'm going to press Alt plus 8. This is a shortcut key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this code. So my code is running related to the VBA code. So obviously the code is running, it is highlighting. So you can see that the orange color I have already demonstrated related to any account that need proper attention related to my DPD, if the DPD value is high, and accounts that need attention related to NPA that needed attention. So it is highlighted in a yellow. Moreover, it has to be a purple and red also. Let me scroll down if there is any purple screen or red screen visible. No, this is orange, orange, orange. Okay. So that means the agriculture loans are not related to the bank. Agriculture loans are not there. MSME accounts are not there. If it's there, so they not need proper attention. So moreover, I'm not going to scroll down if you have given the accurate results or not. So what it is, it has given status from the, I guess it's visible. Status from the bank was SME1. It was SME1, but account is irregular. Why account is irregular? Because DPT value is high. So I have already shared a prompt with them. You need to give the remarks. If it's 40, then it needs higher attention. If it's 50, then it needs attention related to NPA. So these all are the accounts that I need to proper take care. Okay. One more factor I want to use over here is, one more thing is AI. You can use inbuilt AI GPT also. How we're going to use it? There is a one factor that is add-on. I guess the add-on is visible over here, right? Just need to click on add-on. I'm going to click on add-on. So you can inbuilt the GPT itself in the Excel, right? That means you need not to go to the Excel every point of time, give the instruction and come back to it. You can give in itself, it will be a concise GPT and you can inbuilt the GPT into Excel. For just what you need to do is click on the GPT. I've already added on the GPT. Click on the GPT, add, and GPT will be visible over here, right? So that means I can use a GPT itself in the Excel by just giving a small demo. I'm going to give it, but just giving the small demo. It will help you to analyze how GPT is going to answer it just by a small instruction. Later on, you can improvise as per your assistance also. AI, because GPT is AI. So I'm going to ask the GPT, AI just ask. So the instruction format is little bit different. How? I'm going to start with the bracket and with the column, right? And now I'm going to give the instruction. What I'm going to instruction is, tell me the highest value of GPT from the given range. Sorry, from the given range. So from the given range, I wanted to give it me the highest value of DPT that need proper attention. It is just an example. Okay. So now I'm going to close it. This one is closed. I'm going to start a bracket and give it the range, from which range he needs to given me the answer. So it's 2 and 990. I'm just giving a overall it. Okay. So now it's saying busy because that is analyzing the value. It's going to analyze the value and give the results. Okay, here we given the result that is 3965. So 3965 is the highest value. So I'm going to check it as giving the accurate result or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a filter over here. After adding the filter, I'm going to check is giving the accurate results or not. So it's largest to smallest. So what is the largest value? It is 3956. It's already given the value 3956. So that means it's accurate, it's going well. So that means you can use this in your use case and in a bank audits. And obviously we have already started doing the bank audits, and honestly saying this is going to be very effective because we've already started using, I've started the branches and I've started using this audit tool. And moreover it, after the presentation, I'm just going to conclude over here. Why? Because this is going to be a very powerful, improvised and practical approach. And you can use this approach in your bank audits, and it is safe because no information related to the client profile information is being uploaded. and you can use it without any kind of a thought, because private information I've already deleted. And later on, for your assistance, customer name and number is here, so you can include that. And do one more factor is, please give your valuable feedback after the session, because I guess my case number is 5 and you can mark the 5 also. So give your valuable feedback over here. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Now we will move on with the Ganpati sir.
Sure. Let me share my screen. Is my PPT visible?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for the Institute committee members and jury. It's amazing to be part. I'm one of the youngest, 1985 batch. Okay, I'm Ganapati Palanimuthu. I'm chartered accountant and a techie. I have certifications on data science, machine learning, medical research, and Tableau. Apart from that, I'm on the development side. I'm an AI web application developer, Python SQL Server, and for education purpose, I run a YouTube channel on data science and on machine learning. I support doctors for medical research. Now, moving to our use case. AI-powered mentoring for Gen Z chartered accountants, of course, including article clerks. Gen Zs are the children born between 1997 to 2012. Suppose if you take early 2000s, like 2002 to 2005, those children, some of them might have completed CA a year back, or some might be articleship. So here there is a overall, their opinion that Gen Zs are not listening and they don't follow. It's not like that. Gen Zs are in the digital native. They are surrounded by internet, smartphone, and social media. The traditional training method of giving an introduction and sending them and putting them on the job and training them under a senior staff without constructive feedback doesn't work for them. It doesn't appeal to them. They expect an interactive and technology-driven solutions for the training. They expect real-time observation and feedback. Apart from that, work-life balance and meaningful engagement. That's where that critical, evaluation and feedback comes up. Let us move to the next. On the solution side, I have developed an web-based application which takes care of question and answer by the user. Suppose if the auditor, when I come to the application, I will explain. Now it is AI generates a constructive feedback and gives a recommendation for the user answer. Let me move to the application. Okay, this application is front end. I launched it in heroq.com. It's a web-based one. Front end HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and back end Python and Flask. For NLP, I use GPT 3.5 Turbo and MySQL. Functionality, I will explain when it comes to the application. Okay, it has got a login, but I have already logged in, so it comes directly to that. See, when an auditor wants to train that team as quickly as possible, and suppose if he is specialized in forensic audit, and if he wants to train them, he can give an half-an-hour introduction on the subject and give 2 or 3 weeks to the team to prepare and come back for this session of evaluation. This will give it will fast track the learning curve, and it will put them on the right track, and the learning will be uniform for everyone. There will be a standard of learning. So currently I have 6 topics. Actually, I have added medicine also, just to demonstrate that this application can be for anything, any subject. So let us say forensic audit. Under forensic audit, these are all the chapters. I took it from the Institute manual. So let us take this chapter. And each context has got around 10 questions. Originally, I designed the questions asking AI to ask such questions, but it was not in the order of learning. So I put the specialty. For every specialty, I have a prompt. Special persona is defined in the server, so that when you select, the persona is taken from the server particular database. And then for every question, I have 5 rubrics. What are all rubrics? Rubrics are the guidelines based on which AI does the evaluation. This is similar to the guidelines given to the examiners for correcting the question paper. So same thing I have. So next, let us ask a question. The user is on this, and user gives the answer. So now I have something already get to avoid typing. The evaluation is done by AI. AI gives a scoring of 4 matrix: completeness, depth of understanding, whether it is relevant to that, and practical score. And then, so here actually, more since it is a complete picture, so the score is on the higher side. Suppose if we answer only part of it, it keeps the same question. We can answer multiple times. Yeah, see, the depth score is not there, practical score is not there. So this is the way it helps. See, in our mock test, normally we have multiple choice questions to give the give the results immediately. But in this, we can even ask the students. We can even ask the 1 minute. We can even ask the students to type the theory answers. It's not responding. Yeah, we can even ask the students to type the answer. If they are not familiar with typing, it can even be a speech to text. This speech to text facility is available already in Windows 11, might be in Windows 10 also. Okay. Now we have, let me close this. If someone gives an irrelevant answer, it clearly gives a 0, 0, 0, and then it says clearly irrelevant. What is other things which we have here? So once the training is conducted over a period of time, we have facility to analyze the statistics. It gives a clear picture of what is the highest score, how many participants are there, and what is the individual score, completeness. Actually, for completeness, 25 is the score. And if you see the standard, this is mean is 17.6 and the standard deviation is 8. It is almost, when the standard deviation is 50%, it shows that the completeness score is ranging from 0 to 25. It means there are some children got 0 score and some got 25% score. So that's the reason wide range of variation is there. Such an analysis could be done. And this is the distribution of the score. This is all done in Python locally. Even this trend analysis also done locally. I'll tell you which involves AI. So this gives a clear picture. Suppose over a period of 1 year or 1 year or 6 months, if we conduct the training, we could even, if it is conducted in different places with the same trainer or different trainers, we could see that where things go wrong. Is it a trainer problem or trainee problem, or is it a subject problem? Is it an understanding problem? All those things could be analyzed here. Then we have cluster analysis. The AI does the cluster analysis, and it clearly relates the team, whether the team has got a depth of understanding and whether they have a relevance related. All those statistics, charts are given, and the analysis is also given by AI. I developed this application by using Claude AI very much. I'm not familiar with React and AI but in HTML, but still the Claude is clearly guiding me how to copy paste the code and evaluate. there is a critical evaluation, training evaluation. It summarized the entire team. A critical evaluation is done by Chat GPT 3.5 Turbo. Executive summary. Let me refresh.
Last 2 minutes.
Yeah. It clearly gives executive summary, key findings, strength, and area of improvement, and it even says where the trainer should concentrate or trainee should be pushed on particular areas. I'll show you quickly how I handle this. This is a specialty prompt. For every specialty, I store the prompt persona separately, and when you select the specialty, this is the prompt which is passed on for evaluation of user answers by the AI. Specialty prompt, the question, answer, and the rubrics are passed on. AI does the evaluation on these basis. This is the prompt for critical evaluation done by AI. See, this is the way we simply give an instruction to our staff. The score is greater than or 80. It's considered as strong performance. Like this, a simple words we give the evaluation. We give the instruction. It does the job. Similarly, I use Claude AI for the development of other applications. I'm not going to give a demonstration how best we can utilize the AI features. This is one of the applications which I developed in React using ChatGPT and also Claude AI. Amazing presentation. If you ask the Claude AI to improve the presentation, we should only know how we would like to have the way we can ask. See, this is the client-wise report, service-wise report, and the way it presents. I have not told that to give year comparison and all, but it gave automatically when I asked improved version. This is for every client. What is the revenue? What is the profitability? That client we render, these are all the services, revenue versus budget. And for that client, what is the, receivables? Such a detailed level. If we, I'm an R programmer, but still, Python and React, I don't know. AI helped me a lot over a period of last 6 months to establish all these things. Thank you. Any question, please?
No, sir. Thank you. Next, we'll move on with Ketan Parak, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay. So, hi, my name is CA Ketan Parak. I'm from Pune. And for last 20 years, I've been into accounts outsourcing. So, with all this knowledge and experience, what I am going to talk today is on the how you can grow your accounting practice using AI tools and integration tools. So, what we see is accountants normally they need help. We just add people to the team, but that does not work. What we actually need to do is we need to set processes, we need to give them tools and automate as much as possible so that there's consistency in the work that they do. So to do this, there were two sides primarily in accounts outsourcing, income side and the expenditure side. Income had just billing and collection, whereas on the expenditure side, there is a plethora of things and compliances to be done. So we focused on the expenditure side. Let me show you how data entry can be automated. So let's assume at a distant warehouse, you have some warehouse and the security guard there creates a GRN. On the e-way bill, there's a QR code at the top. So this GRN, this security guard just scans the QR code and then the journey begins. So wherever you are, you receive an invoice. This invoice has been uploaded. I sanction it. My apologies if I'm a little too fast, but then I have to cover a lot and that's why. Yeah, so we have an invoice that has come at the office. On the left-hand side, you see the invoice and on the right, one moment. Okay. So all the data, all the QR code which your security guard had uploaded there, we can use it here. So let's say this person had the same document that had come there, and there are some material photographs for three-way match, going to match it with the GR. All that can happen. And if I just select it here, all the data entry is done. So nothing needs to be done going forward. Look at this, whether the seller is active, regular, whether he's filing return on time, this it shows automatically. If it were a different, just for sample, I took another one, and this GSTN is cancelled. So it shows in real time from the GST website. I just change this so that it does not prompt us for a duplicate invoice. All these checks have come automatically, and we just submit this. The beauty of this is all this data entry has happened automatically. Look at this. This would have taken me half an hour to enter at least, but this has come automatically. I can change whatever if I want to. Let's say I put some cess amount. That also I can do, and I just submit this. I entered cess because I want to show you something. Now GST categorization has happened automatically, whether it is input services from whatever we've saved for the vendor. TDS calculation, it is done automatically. This is on purpose that I've enabled it. Very often we have some invoices where you get credit of some items, you don't get credit of some items. So that we can easily, just one click, because GST authority says you have to first take the credit and then reverse the accounting entry, which people miss out on. TDS is there, TCS amount, there was some TCS amount in the bill that it has picked up easily. There's some advanced line with the vendor that also it has prompted us. Let's say we reduce some amount of 10,000 rupees. Now look at this. All these accounting entries have come automatically. Debit, credit, narration, everything is there. So here is what we have. We had adjusted 10,000 rupees, 100 rupees of cess was done. This cess is to be reversed back to the purchase account. That it has done. TDS deduction it has done automatically. And same for GST where credit is not available. That entry also it has done automatically with consistent narrations and a document link into the entire narration. This is going to be relevant for us because all these entries go and sit into our tally also, which we'll see in a bit. So approval, we have the approval screen. If this person was not the approver, if somebody else does approval, this is the kind of email that the approver gets, wherein he gets a list of all the bills to be approved, and the document is following in the mail also. So whatever the approver is, he gets to see all those transactions. Not just that, but even at the end of the month, we have to have TDS, a listing of TDS deadlines, which often we do into Excel sheet, or sometimes people miss out on those things. All that doesn't need to be done. It is all here ready. So effectively, as you see, from just the QR code, the entire accounting has happened. Your TDS deduction listing and the dummy challan has been created. You have an approval list that has got created. Now, if you go a little further, if you see into tally, we have, one second, we have delayed accounting here. There was some accounting entry which we created right now. Let us approve one of them and see what happens in tally. So these were the accounting entries that got created right now. Can you see the tally screen?
Yes, tally is visible.
Okay, so we have, we are pulling purchase entries here. So I just click purchase. One accounting entry pulled here, DSS. So that entry has come here with all the stock items with the same narration And if we click on this narration now, so now what has happened is all your documents have come into Tally. Although we've not put anything there, and it is not making Tally heavy either, because otherwise we can't push documents within Tally, right? So I'm just pasting the URL which is there in the narration. So auditor, TDS, consulting, or whatever assessment happens, these documents are available there and then itself. Another interesting thing, now just from that QR code, we are still sticking to that QR code. What we are getting is also the bank upload file. So at the end of the month or the end of the week, you want to pay to all your 50 vendors, 75 vendors. That document is also getting created automatically. You just upload it to ICSA, one OTP, and the payment can be done. Coming back to our application here. So this was our QR code. What the user gets is, one is he's getting the GST dummy challan.
Last 2 minutes.
Yeah. The approval screen is ready. Tally document is ready. Narration consists of the document. We also have an audit trail, as in who uploaded, who sanctioned, who approved. This is the bank upload file. All the documents are getting centralized. Vendors can be selected. Isolated database. Now this is, although this is an online application, each company gets its own database. So you have all control over your data. All kinds of transactions, expense transactions are handled, prepaid, unpaid, half paid. Plus whoever has whatever right into the application, he will get only that much access. These are around 60 points that we have here, which we've considered in creating the application related to accounts payable. There are plenty of other features which I'm not talking about, vendor KYC and others. So that's it from my side. If you have any questions, we can take.
Made that application and integrated with Tally.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are one of the founders of that software.
Correct, sir.
Okay. Great, sir. Great going.
Okay.
We will now move on to our next panelist, CA Sanjeev Kumar Singh. Can we move on to the next panelist, CA Sanjeev Kumar Singhal?
Not there.
The technical issue has logged out. I'll just call him.
Sir, I guess he's not in the panel also.
Okay.
So in case you come across situations where the existing gold loans, sorry, the fresh gold loans are used for the purpose of closure of the existing loan, right? Put in line with the requirements as far as the master circular is concerned.
I guess the technical issue, we're trying to contact Sanjeev again.
Sorry?
I guess there is some technical issue with CS Sanjeev. We're trying to contact him and make him log him again.
Okay, sir. Okay. We'll
Please wait for 2-3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
In the meanwhile, the viewers can vote for the respective panelists. The voting lines are on.
Okay. I request all the participants, they can vote for all the presentations happened till now. Voting lines are open. You can give your valuable votes to all the panelists. 1 will be the lowest and 5 will be the highest marks for each panelist. Ketan sir, there's a question for you. Can you give some light on how you made that application and what other potential uses of your application? You're on mute. Please unmute yourself.
Sorry. We created this over Azure. So we are using Angular, .NET Core, and DB on Azure again. And potential use, not just accounts outsourcing, but any company with multiple locations, let's say a franchisee network or any manufacturing entity having warehouse at some place, manufacturing at some place, and consultants. So all of them can integrate together. I mean, they can work in tandem. Chat GPT, yes, is an amazing thing, but it doesn't help us gather all the information, or rather, because there are multiple people involved. In GPT, we have one person working and getting data, whereas in this, or this is the numbers first approach, wherein getting the right data, and now if we feed this to GPT for other functions, it will give us amazing results, because data capturing itself is a problem, and 70% of the work in all data analytics is normally related to data cleaning. So if I may add one thing, sir, vendor uploading or vendor onboarding of vendors KYC happens very smoothly. Plus letters of credit, bank guarantees are handled very easily. I'm not sure if this answers your question, but.
Okay. And one more question. Is those PDF files are stored in your Tally database, or it is stored separately on your server or separate database?
It is stored on Microsoft database. Here we are just getting a link. So Tally does not become heavy. And each company will have has its own database. So it's your own pool that you have, like a FTP server or NAS.
Ketanji, can you please give the name of the application and link once again, so it will be useful for all the viewers?
Sure, sir. I'll paste it in the www.
Okay, you can paste it in chat box.
In the chat box, yes, sir.
Rishi sir, can you confirm that next participant is coming?
Just a moment, sir. Just 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I think I'm not able to send the message to all, but the name of the tool is trans.io. Trans for transactions, trans.io. ZE. Sir, this also integrates with bank, with WhatsApp, with several other applications for give and take of information.
Okay.
Rahul, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, we contacted Mr. Sanjeev Singhal, and he is informed that there's some personal emergency at his end. So he has backed out at the last moment. So we'll go ahead with the 7 panelists who presented today. In the meanwhile, any panelist or Rahul, sir, you may want to add something. Then we'll wrap up.
Okay. Any panelist wants to say something?
To quickly say on my application, which I have missed out demonstration. Any chartered accountant who is employed or practicing, who wants to attend a board meeting, there are some board of directors who ask tricky questions. I have provided that also in that application. You can select board meeting and ask and select the role as something like whether the board of director is a technical person, or is an administrative and compliance person, or is a venture capital representative, or is a joint venture partner. So depending on that, the questions are drafted and rubrics are drafted, so that the chartered accountant who is going for a meeting could prepare himself for and same questions may not come, but he will be well aware of that, what type of tricky questions can be asked and answered. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
And Rishi sir, we'll be closing the
Rahul
voting.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Rahul sir, with your permission, we have some questions who the viewers have asked from us. Can we answer those?
Yes, sir.
With the help of the panelists.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ethan sir, first question for you. Can this application be integrated with other softwares other than Tally?
Yes, it can be. We are currently trying with SAP, but then yeah, it can connect with any other application.
Okay. And one more again, can we link this application with SAP?
Yes, it can be done.
Okay. Ganpati sir, one question for you. Are asking the name of the application which you shared.
Okay. That application is developed by me, which is based on, is a web application, HTML, JavaScript, and Python and Flash based. It's in heroq.com. But since it is connected to that, it gets charged. So temporarily, I can share if anybody wants, but for a limited usage.
Okay.
Yeah, someone has asked about the question generation. Quickly, I will answer because I already answered in that. The questions are generated and rubrics are generated by using ChatGPT. In coding part, Claude AI is the best one. But for certain critical things, these type of detailed study and analysis, I prefer to go with ChatGPT. For forensic audit, I have uploaded the institute article and also some of the books and asked ChatGPT chapter-wise create it as a context, and each chapter you give me 10 questions, and each question you give me 5 rubrics. And first time it did not give properly, so I refined it. The next time when I asked for another subject, I load a part of it as question answer rubrics and ask ChatGPT to generate similar one for that. It really helped me a lot.
Okay. Now this question is for all the panelists, whether we have any free AI tools for usage in accounting.
Not from my side.
ChatGPT is there. I mean, we can all use ChatGPT. I mean, I've been using ChatGPT for categorizing or preparing P&L. Like you can just provide the bank statement just to make sure that we do not give any kind of confidential information. You can remove the name of the client and numbers are just numbers, and the transaction can be taken care of.
Okay. This question is also not named with some of the panelists, but I'll throw it to all the panelists. Can we upload the bank statement and upload the accounts in Tally? So if anybody from the panelists will want to answer that, because they have not named the panelists whom they want to ask.
We are working on it. So in another couple of months' time, it should be ready. So
okay,
it's the same one, Trans, TRANZE. Some people have got the name wrong.
Please repeat the question.
Question. So I guess we have taken the questions which are relevant for the presentation. Before wrapping up, with Rahulji's permission, I will just show everyone the website of the AI at Innovation Summit. As Umesh Sharma ji mentioned during his speech that we're having the ICAI AI Innovation Summit 2025 at Pune on 18th and 19th of July. So the registrations for the same are open. Early bird discounts are currently going on till the 15th of April 2025. I'll just show you the website. This is the website. And we have also various other things going on. A research paper competition is also going on. And grand finale of the AI Hackathon, which is currently going on. The preliminary rounds are currently going on. will also be held at Pune during the summit itself on the 18th of July at 5 p.m. And this is the registration link. For members, it's 3,500 plus GST. This is the early burn discount rate. And for non-members, it's 5,000 plus GST. So I would request all members and the members in their contacts or non-members to please make avail of this discount. So this is the website. You will get 12 structured CP hours. So last time this summit was a grand success. It was held in Hyderabad. This time we're coming to the western part of India, to Pune. So I hope everyone is aware of this and the early bird discounts and will make avail of the same. The link is visible on the screen. This is the link. Now we would like to wrap up the session since the last panelist is not available. And I would just recommend and tell everyone that the voting lines are still open for the next 5 minutes. Yes, Ganpati sir.
Yeah, Vishnuji, that since it is my application is chargeable, I could share it with you. I have some credits on ChatGPT site, OpenAI. I can share it with you, and committee team could review it with the username password. And if that needs to be, implemented at the institute level, I'm happy to support on that. I'm happy to provide that. It's really an amazing, even I am surprised sometimes how the Claude and ChatGPT helped me to develop that application. It will enhance. Yeah.
Thank you, Ganpati sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can send us a detailed proposal at our email ID ai@ICAI.in, and we'll discuss it with the management and let you know further.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Panelists, the voting lines are still open for the next 5 minutes. Rahul sir, you want to say something?
No, sir. Thank you. And all the participants have done a wonderful presentation. All the best, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Rahul sir.
Thank you.
So as we wrap up, we thank all our esteemed chairman, sir, and vice chairman, sir, in absentia. We thank all the panelists. We thank the jury, C. Rahul Dharne, sir. And we thank all the viewers for making this AI Hackathon Season 3, Episode 3 a grand success. We hit.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Rishi sir, there's a question from one person. Poll submission is not allowing to submit due to given valuation for number 8 participant. So you can mark any marks for the participant 8 and you can submit the poll.
Yes. Now, since because of the last moment back out of panelist 8, we could not edit the poll before the voting started. So we would request all panelists or all viewers, in fact, to give some marks, either the lowest marks to the 8th panelist, and then you can give the marks for the other 7 panelists as you decide. Right now, the voting cannot be edited because the voting has started, and we don't know that he's backing out at the last moment. So please bear with us.
Sorry, the link for that is already there on the screen, or I'm not getting it.
So the panelists are not allowed to vote. Only the viewers can vote.
Yeah, understood.
And
the link I thought we should vote for others. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So the panelists, all the viewers can vote for the other 7 panelists, and for the 8th panelist, they can give the lowest rating, so that the votes are recorded.
Yeah, you can scan this QR code and give your marking.
This is the QR code. You can scan and it will straight away take you to the polling page. So I once again repeat, give the lowest marks to the panelist number 8, C.S. Sanjeev, single G. And for the rest of the panelists, you may decide upon your own wisdom, as per your understanding, what you listen to the presentations of every panelist.
Rishi sir, 4 of the participants attendees have raised their hand. I guess they might have some question, but we are not able to address that.
Just a moment. Actually, Preeti ji, they are not allowed talk in they can raise the question in the chat window. If anybody has questions, if any viewer has any questions, they can raise in the chat window or the Q&A. Any viewer has any question, you can give us in the question and answer tab. Yeah, we'll be closing the polling in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Please vote. Give 2 to 3 minutes more because of this issue which crept up right now. All viewers who want to vote, they can vote by giving the lowest marks to the 8th panelist, and they can give the marks to the other 7 panelists so that they can be submitted. While you vote, we thank everyone, the panelists, the jury, the viewers, and our most esteemed chairman sir and vice chairman sir in absentia. Your dedication, creativity has created a real impact on the viewers, and they've enjoyed the show today. We hope to see you soon in the next episode of Hackathon. Please keep voting. Those who still have not registered, we still have some slots for the next 11th April episode. For being a panelist, they can register for the same. The other slots are full right now. Yeah, these are the next episodes. Episode 4, episode 5. Episode 4 in the next week, 11th April. Episode 5 in 25th April. Episode 6 in the 2nd May. Then episode 7, 9th May. And episode 8, the last prelims, is on 16th May. Then we have the semi-final 1 and 2 on 6th June and 13th June. And the grand finale on 18th July at the ICAI AI Innovation Summit at Pune. Okay. So now thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for your time, everyone. And we wrap up now and hope to see you soon.
Recording stopped.
Thank you.